Hello, happy Metaphysical Monday. I'm Melissa if you're new here, and I'm going to discuss today 5 crystals or stones that would be perfect or great. I guess not perfect, nothing's perfect, nobody's perfect for Sagittarius. If you're a Sagittarius, you have Sagittarius in your chart, or your partner maybe, somebody that you're looking to get a gift for some reason, these would be great stones to give them. So, before I get started, I do want to preface this by saying that any stone that you're kind of gravitating towards or drawn to, there's probably a reason for that. So if these stones don't interest you, then it's not the stone for you. We're called to what we need in that moment. So if you feel a different stone calling to you, by all means, get that stone because it probably needs to work with you for some reason. I like to get my stones by, ooh, I like this stone for some reason. I like this stone. I don't even know what it's called half the time. I'll get the stone, bring it home, then research it and go, yep, I totally fucking need that. So, before we get started, I wanted to say that. So, I normally have my stones lined up right here in front of me, but I forgot to do that. Okay, stone number 1 for Sagittarius, I have turquoise. But I don't actually have turquoise. I have 3 pieces of turquoise and I could not find one of them. So I really like to have a little sample to show you. The 3 pieces that I have are about this big. But turquoise is also one of those easily faked. A lot of times it's dyed howlite. Howlite is a white stone that takes dye really well, but a lot of times that's what it is. And it has a similar texture to turquoise. So watch out for that. But turquoise is, it's turquoise in color. Kind of like, where's my hand? Kind of like that right there. Actually, kind of more like right here. It's kind of like that color. Okay, turquoise. Turquoise is turquoise. Turquoise helps understand yourself and pay attention to your own feelings, okay? It's a protective stone as well, which is odd. Normally, you think protection stones or a repelling negative energy comes from a dark or black stone. This is true. Turquoise is one of the oldest stones that mankind has been aware of or used, starting with like Native American. So there's a lot of legend surrounding turquoise, and I feel like maybe I should do a whole video just on turquoise. But it's also a protective stone, so it can protect you from negative energy and really gets you to focus in on yourself and your feelings, paying attention to your feelings as well. So being a blue stone, I also feel it connects to your throat chakra, can also help for communication. Not necessarily physically speaking, your throat chakra controls other things as well as your thyroid and your throat chakra, anything that is in this area, but also just the areas in your life around communication. It's great for that as well. So it's also called the warrior stone, which I want to kind of just a little bit link it a little bit more to Sagittarius. It's also known as the warrior's stone. So it's a stone that the warriors wore when they went to battle or something, whatever warriors did back in those days. It's known as the warrior stone, which I find fascinating because the symbol for Sagittarius is an archer. It's a centaur that has usually a bow and arrow, some type of archer, but usually like a centaur. So I find that kind of interesting little correlation there. My phone's shaking around a lot. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll try and sit still. warrior stone. Sagittarius is the archer. Not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. Okay, so the next stone that I have for Sagittarius is Sodalite. I have a piece. I wish it was closer. Sodalite to me reminds me of denim. If you look at it, it looks like a pair of denim jeans. So this piece is not, I have some really pretty tumbles that are like super smooth, and this one's more rough. I think it was tumbled, but just not very well. It's got some chalky bits that you can see them coming off on my finger. And it's got some like divots in here. it's just like it's like a rough and tumble, I guess. It's rough and tumbled. It's very smooth on this side, but it's mostly blue. It has blue and black, and it kind of has like these hash marks on almost on it. It reminds me of jeans, denim jeans for some reason. Sodalite for Sagittarius. Sagittarius tends to struggle with committing to a single goal. If you know any Sagittarius, they just like to do all of the things, right? But Sagittarius has a little trouble committing to one goal. So it helps kind of focus in a direction, in a single direction for goal purposes, for achieving something. So Sodalite is great for helping that. It also is great for intuition. Strengthening your intuition that will guide you on the path that you want to go on for whatever this goal is that you are seeking to achieve. The next stone that I have is Smoky Quartz. And I think I've shown this on one of the videos before. This is a Smoky Quartz double terminated point. Smoky Quartz is, it is in the quartz family, clearly. You can see my finger right there. This one is kind of darker on this point and almost white. I love the coloration on that. Smoky Quartz is grounding and transmuting. So what transmuting is where something is turned into something else. Typically we use it when we talk about negative and positive energy. Uh-oh. He's fine. Dad's out there. It's great for transmuting negative energy into positive energy. So not just blocking negative energy out, but actually turning it into something positive to help you. I have a lot written down for Smoky Quartz, so bear with me. Sagittarius wants to be everywhere doing all the things. I already said that. Smoky keeps them grounded and present in the moment. Again, I'm pretty sure every video has had a grounding stone for each sign. Sagittarius is no different. It's really keeping, again, how Sodalite helps with kind of guiding down a certain path. The Smoky helps kind of keep you in that present moment as well, because you would want to tend to veer off on, well, how come I can't go on all of the paths? I want to see what each path has to offer. And Smoky will help with keeping you more present in the moment and saying, okay, well, I'm going to go down this path, and this path, I'll see what this path has to offer. And if I get to the end of the path and I want to go down another path, I can then go back and go down another path. But it's keeping you in that moment, and also turning any positive interaction or any negative interactions that you have into positive feelings for you. Okay, so the next one I have is Peacock ore for Sagittarius. I have a couple of pieces of Peacock ore. There's a lot of information about Peacock ore. There's also a lot of misinformation about Peacock ore. So it's bornite, or this also needs its own video. Bornite or oh goodness, chalcopyrite or something like that. Chalcopyrite. But you can see it kind of has like some flashy colors in there. For the most part, you're gonna get. All right, I need a better backdrop. There we go. There we go. For the most part, you're probably going to get that chalcopyrite, which is a copper, it's like a copper sulfur, some geology stuff. Peacock ore, this is not what you would see when you see something labeled as peacock ore in a shop. You're going to see bright blues and purples and gorgeous coloring, kind of like the background here. You're going to see that flashing in there. That usually is treated. They chemically treat it. What creates that color is there's copper in the bornite or the chalcopyrite. It's very similar in structure. Come on, focus. It's very similar in structure. That's why they can often get confused. But the color comes from tarnishing. It tarnishes into these beautiful hues. So there's chemical treatments that they do on the chalcopyrite, I think I'm saying that completely wrong. But they treat it with a chemical that makes it tarnish into these like gorgeous colors. but it's not natural. It still has metaphysical properties to it. It still can help you out. But just know that, you know, if it's like really overpriced and really, really pretty, it's probably treated, and it's not, you know, in its naturalist, making up my own words, form. So how that helps Sagittarius. So Peacock ore supports optimism. It's known as a happy stone or a positive stone. It's going to help encourage you to find the joy in the little things in life and kind of keep you in perspective, seeing things from different perspectives that may help you to kind of achieve something that you are trying to do. Sagittarius is always trying to do something, okay? And this can help with kind of maybe seeing things from a new perspective if you're struggling with something that you're trying to accomplish and you're getting a little frazzled or whatever. It will help you see the joy in things and help you see happiness in the little things. But it can also help with seeing things from a new perspective. It's basically like putting on rose-colored glasses. Okay, so the last one, number 5, and you'll see why I'm laughing, is Snowflake Obsidian. I have a couple pieces of Snowflake Obsidian. Couldn't find them. So I had to go in the backyard and get this mamma jamma. Okay. I got this at one of the local shops, and it was on sale. It was like super cheap, but it's very heavy. So it is obsidian. So it is a glass. It is a volcanic glass type of stone. And it has, and I cannot for the life of me remember what the little snowflakes are. So these are snowflakes. This one, I believe it's just like white quartz or something. But they come in this little snowflakey pattern, but normally they look like this. They're white. They're white or kind of even a bluish white. But I believe this one has some iron staining. So the snowflakes look a little bit different. But yeah, normally they look like that. Let's see if I can find another good example of like a snowflake. It looks so much prettier when it's wet and shiny. I might just have to polish this. But yeah, they usually look that color. But yeah, so Snowflake Obsidian. I'm going to put this down. I like Snowflake Obsidian because it's kind of like when opposites attract, kind of. It's black and it's white. It's pure and it's dark. Like it reminds me metaphysically of the yin and the yin and yang symbol. Okay, it's the black and it's the white. It's the opposites and how they come together to bring balance. So Snowflake Obsidian is all about balance, balancing the mind and the body, your physical reality with your non-physical reality, your non-physical environment, your external with your internal. It is very, very balancing. It's actually a great stress reliever, and it helps you to feel supported. You get the grounding sense from it, but you feel a little bit more of it's not the grounding part. It's because it's almost like an opposite pole, but the way it comes together is very balancing. That's the only thing I can keep saying is balance. But it's great for balancing mind and body, in internal world, inner world, outer world. It's a balancing stone. Great for stress relief as well, because you feel so supported. It helps you feel supported in your life by your non-physical environment as well as your physical environment. So when one may feel a little bit out of whack, then you have the support from the other, and it just kind of brings one or the other in, whichever you need. So I love Snowflake Obsidian, and I don't know why I can't find. I have like some little spheres, and they're so cute, and they have the tiniest little snowflakes. But anyways, that was stone number 5 for Sagittarius. If you missed any of the videos for Cancer through Sagittarius, the link for the playlist for Metaphysical Monday is in the description box below. And if I haven't done your sign yet, or your partner's sign, or whoever's sign, your mom's sign, your dad's sign, your sister's sign, if I haven't done those signs yet, make sure you hit subscribe and ring that bell so that you can get notified with every Metaphysical Monday video. I also do Zodiac Tarot readings. I'm going to kind of start mixing those up with pick-a-card readings for the new moon and the full moon. And I also have some fun readings coming up, some kind of like stuff that's going on in the world. We're going to do some card readings about it. So I'm really excited to get started on that. I thank you so much for watching, and I wish you the best for the week ahead, and I will see you in the next video. As always, have a blessed day.